This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Hello, LS Live Universe, it's the Doctor, and Xander 3! And welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. It's a Thursday, so you know what that means. It means it's time for TNA. That it is. We have got tag team action kicking us off tonight here at TNA as Jadum making their way down to the ring. JT, Jason, and Tatum Lords making their way down to the ring. The beloved duo of Jadum, who got their first ever win this past weekend at Return of the King, by teaming up with Edge to take down the Aaron Stevens family. Now tonight, they're trying to help out Xander a little bit, who we know is back now. We're going to be hearing from him later tonight about his return. Since Xander is a full-time competitor here in TNA, that's why we do commentary here. Yep, just for anyone that's confused. They are tonight going to be taking on the henchmen of the Blackstone Empire. Here they come. The Blackstone Empire making their way down to the ring. The Ascension, Casey Styles, and the Emperor, Alexander Blackstone. The group in full force tonight. Been a little while since we've seen them make a grand entrance like this. And in fact, Z3, we've never seen them make a grand entrance quite like that. I think you're right about that, Doc. We have never seen them do an entrance quite like that one. So, Connor and Victor going to be competing tonight against Jadum. Jadum fighting for the honor of Elizabeth Bell as Victor and Tatum starting it out. Here we go. People like to count out the Ascension, like to mock them a little bit, but remember, the Ascension are former WWE Tag Team Champions here in the LS11 universe. You go back to SummerSlam 2015, you'll see that's where they won the gold, and they held it all the way through WrestleMania. As Victor has got him up, Tatum countering, Tatum Lords slides out of it now, and Tatum Lords has got a hold of him. He's got Victor, he's up, taking him down, back body drop there, taking him down now. And Tatum and JT, we now know that when these two get rolling as a tag team, they are incredible in this ring together. They really are. They are something else when they're in a team, when they really get things going, when they get on the same page and they get rolling. But right now, Victor knocking back Tatum Lords. Tatum Lords answering back now, and Tatum has a hold of Victor, and look at this, Tatum dropping him. Tatum not wanting to be a pushover anymore. Also, folks, quick little bit of advertising. We got a DPW show coming up this weekend. JT Jason is going to be in action on it. That is right, a big DPW event coming up this weekend on LS11 Universe, Sunday, following Breaking Point on Saturday. A nice little wind down to the weekend before Xander goes live for the WWE Heatwave watch-along as well. Going to be a double premiere day. Quadruple premiere weekend, by the way, with Evolve and Breaking Point on Saturday. Quintuple premiere weekend, rather. What the fuck? Yeah. It's going to be a sextuple content weekend, if you want to count the live stream, because on Saturday morning, you're going to get Evolve. Saturday afternoon, you're going to get Breaking Point Kickoff, which will feature JT and Tatum on commentary with Connell, as well as 3 huge matches of Nathan Frazier challenging Shane Haste for the Ring of Honor television title, Mr. Iguana, Lola Vice, and one other. Who was it? Do we remember? Hold on, let's get the notes pulled up from the show transcript. Yeah, let's see what we can find here. Yes, Mr. Iguana, Lola Vice, and Sol Ruka against Jack Perry, Liv Morgan, and Raquel Rodriguez. And we're also on that kickoff show going to be seeing Miles Bourne versus Frankie Kazarian for the fate of the Kaz Dojo. We'll get official announcements about that on LS11 social media as well soon, as Tatum Lords, countered by Victor. And then we get the whole Breaking Point show, can't forget that. And then on Sunday, we're going to get Evolve in the morning, DPW in the afternoon, which we'll talk about the match cards of later on. We'll talk about the DPW one in a moment, at least. There's not been much announced for Evolve. Hold on a minute. Alexander Blackstone helping Connor get his... Oh! What a spear from Tatum Lords! Tatum's got him down. Now kick out from Connor, though. But yes, this weekend, we got Evolve, then DPW, then the Heatwave watch-along. It's an insane weekend in LS11 Universe. As look at this combo here! What a duo! Tatum with a one-arm powerbomb, JT with a corkscrew crossbody. And this weekend at DPW, we can tell you, though, you're going to be getting JT Jason versus El Grande Amasakano, following what JT said about being able to beat anyone, including Amasakano, last week at Return of the King. We're going to be having a fatal 4-way matchup. Tommy Invincible, Calvin Tankman, Trevor Lee, and who is the last one again here, just to make sure we're getting this right before I've mixed it up, is JT with a big kick there. And Chris Danger to round it out, with the winner challenging Adrian Nova for the DPW title at a later date. And it will be main evented by Xander and a mystery partner challenging the Aaron Stevens family's GYV for the DPW tag team titles. We've got a huge weekend of action, folks, is what Doc is saying. And this is only the first matchup of TNA this week, as Tatum is wiped out. And now Victor, kick to the ribs of JT Jason. Oh my god. Package pile driver to JT. Victor now going into a cover for the 1, 2. Tatum Lords making the save. And now Tatum getting sent out of the ring by the official. JT, oh no. He's in no man's land right now. And by that I mean he's in the wasteland where you enter the fall of man. Connor into a cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the Ascension with the win tonight. The Ascension knocking off Jadum tonight. Jadum put up a good fight, though. This move right here was bloody insane. The lifting one-arm powerbomb into the flying corkscrew clothesline. But in the end, JT ate the fall of man from the Ascension. And the Ascension of the Blackstone Empire standing tall. Ugh. Can we just say his name? Well, it worked. Here he is. I think we kind of knew it was going to work, though, so we kind of have the cheat code of knowing he was planning on confronting Alexander Blackstone tonight anyway. But he's back, the King of the Universe, who made his return this time last week to the channel. ZRC is in the house. Xander making his way down to the ring. Staring down his former brother-in-law. So, Xander makes his way down to the ring. Xander is in the house. ZRC, the king of the universe. You again? For crying out loud, Blondie, find someone else to feud with. You think I'm happy about this shit? I haven't wanted to deal with you in like 6 months. Last time we had a match before Xander Mania, I said it was the last time I was dealing with you. I'm so sick and tired of you. You are the Kane to my X. No, Kane's too cool for you. You're the X-Pac to... Well, I don't know, man. I feel weird about Glenn. Either way, you are my eternal nemesis that I can never fucking get rid of. I would rather deal with Sephiroth or Homelander or Jinder, and he's in this company. But I have to come out here and stare down you again. A fucking again. Because you're just a piece of shit. You really want to go there? Yeah, I do. You openly cheated on my sister, then choke-slammed her. Yeah, I'm gonna put off dealing with Ray to deal with your ass. And what are you gonna do about it? We got 4 of us and 1 of you. What am I gonna do about it? I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in almost 4 years. I'm gonna team up with my own sister. I'm gonna team up with the showstopper Elizabeth Bell. And Alexander Blackstone, in 2 weeks at TNA Rebellion, it's gonna be an 8-person tag team matchup, and we're gonna wipe you off the face of TNA. You and what army? Oh, for God's sake. I have 2 other people to back me up. Do you now? Who are they? What paragons of good winning fortune do you have to back you up? It's JT and Tatum. You want to say it a little louder? Not really. Come on, say it a little louder. It's JT and Tatum. The 2 guys we just beat. Yeah. And you think that them and Lil Lizzy and you are gonna beat the 4 of us? Yeah, we are. We're gonna beat the brakes off your stupid ass, but glad you can find some humor in that before I do it. Oh, Blondie. This is it? This is it. When we are done at Rebellion, no matter which team walks out with the win, I never want to face you again. Until you change your hair color again. I'm gonna kick your ass. My fellow TNA associates, this is the head of the Ali campaign, Mustafa Ali, and I have some important announcements for you tonight regarding the future of the Ali campaign. And that is that I must announce right here, right now, that my secret service, Akam and Razar, the authors of Pain, hereby bid their ballot for the TNA Tag Team Championships in 2 weeks at Rebellion. Not just this, but the Ali campaign press secretary, who you can see behind me, the lovely and talented Harley Cameron, officially is putting her name in as the first confirmed entrant in the LS11 Universe World Cup 3. the all-women's edition. And Harley will bring home that trophy for us. Not only this, but I must now announce my bid for election to reclaim the TNA World Championship. Whether you are Chris Jericho or Bishop Dyer after Rebellion, you will have me to worry about on the road to Slammiversary. I am Mustafa Ali, and I approve this message. Well, that is, I gotta tell you, that's dangerous. It is, but now, folks, it is time for MIz TV. More like Misery TV. As here he is, the TNA Legends Champion, making his way to the ring. The Miz in the house tonight. It's the first ever TNA edition of MIz TV as well. That it is Z3 as Miz walking down to the ring. No Miz Row by his side. He doesn't want to share the spotlight with anyone more than he's already going to have to tonight. Yep, that's the truth. That's the whole truth of how he's thinking about it, I'm sure. So, Miz makes his way down to the ring. TNA Legends Champ, part of the Monday Night Raw roster. Something about the way he holds belts up has always pissed me off. Yep, me too. So, unfortunately, let's do this. Welcome to the most must-see talk show in all of professional wrestling. First in WWE, now, for the first time ever, in total, non-stop Miz Wrestling. Welcome to MIz TV. And we are going A-list if you're living in the 1980s tonight. We are going A-list if you're looking for D-list celebrities. You are all lucky that you've got me here tonight. A real A-list celebrity bringing things back up, bringing the star power of this back up tonight. Because there's only one real champion that's going to be in this MIz TV episode, folks. And you're looking at him. It's me, The Miz. But please give a welcome to my guest, the star of the WCW film Ready to Rumble. And that's about the only thing you can ever say he's done. David Arquette. Here he is. Here is David Arquette. There he is. I don't know what the hell Miz means about that being the only thing he's ever done. Anyone ever heard a scream? Right? Or seen the episode of My Name is Earl, Sweet Johnny? Well, come on in, David. Don't be shy. David Arquette, ladies and gentlemen. Now, David, you have been in WCW. You have been in GCW. You have been in WWE. This is your first time stepping into a TNA wrestling ring, a total non-stop Miz wrestling ring. How are you feeling? Well, Miz, you know, it's great to be back in front of... That's great to hear! How do you feel standing in the ring with the true TNA legend? Well, Miz, what I was gonna say is, I know it feels great, right? I am the greatest TNA legend of all time. I am the most must-see WWE superstar of all time. And I know you and I have had our differences in the past. David, you broke my nose on Main Event a few months back. We had a match together on Main Event, a tag team match a few months ago. But now it's great to just be the two of us here tonight. Two movie stars. Me, the hit star of the Marine. You have done some things. Well, Miz, I think everyone really knows me for another film franchise that definitely outperformed the Marine, such as Hey, no one really cares about Ready to Rumble or cameos in TV shows. You were on like an episode of The X-Files or something once, I know, but look, Miz, if you interrupt me one more time, I'm going to drop your ass. I'd like to see you try, Mr. A-List. Well, at least you recognize that only one of us in this ring is an A-lister. When was your last movie again? I think it was like 7 years ago now, right? I mean, Miz, you're calling yourself an A-lister, but what are you doing? You're surrounding yourself with a bunch of yes men. A bunch of people who are gonna inflate your ego for you, and I can respect that a little bit. That's how Hollywood works. But Miz, I've done more in the wrestling world in the last 3 years than you have in the last 7. I mean, you were the U.S. champion, blink and you'd miss it. You were the one in Jinder Mahal's 1 in 99. Miz, I had a match people talked about for months after Xander Mania. When was the last time you were on a main card at a WrestleMania? You're not going to come into my show and talk to me that way, Arquette. What are you going to do? Wait a minute, Miz! David Arquette! Diamond Cutter! And Arquette! Wait a minute, David Arquette! Hey, Miz. See you at Rebellion. Good day, good evening, and good night, LS11 Universe. Welcome to your first glimpse at our Circus of Chaos. Many want the keys to the kingdom, the gold of TNA's tag team excellence. But only one duo can stop Eric Young and Sanity. And with all due respect to Mustafa Ali, it is not the authors of pain. There are only 2 men that can end Sanity's reign. And that is the unholy duo. That is the Circus of Chaos. Eric Young, when you're done dawdling around with the children of TNA's tag team division, we will be waiting at the circus grounds. Triton, you will all fall to chaos. And with that, we must bid you good day, good evening, and good night. Alright, well, we've got some more singles action coming up next, as here comes the woman that will seemingly be challenging for the TNA Knockouts title against Shayna Baszler in a couple of weeks' time at Rebellion. The final ever LAW Women's Champion, Jade Davidson, the Sorceress, making her way down the ring. We heard a rather cryptic message from her directed at Shayna Baszler just last week. That we did. Jade making her way down to the ring tonight. There you go. Big matchup, a return matchup, her first match since the final LAW taking place here tonight for the Sorceress. So, Jade makes her way down to the ring. Let's bring out her opponent because she's getting a bit of a warm-up ahead of Rebellion tonight. As she is going one-on-one with Xia Brookside. Been a couple of weeks since we've seen Xia Brookside in action, but here she is. We saw her in the first episode of TNA a number of weeks back, taking on Gabriella Bennett. That we did. So, Xia Brookside making her way down to the ring. So, Brookside's made her way to the ring. Let's do this. Jade Davidson and Xia Brookside. Here we go. See if the ring rust is going to wear off in this one quick enough for Jade or not. Find out. It's been several months since her last match in the LS11 universe. Oh, and she takes the cheap shot. Well, that's what you got to remember, Doc. It wasn't that Jade was the hero against Elizabeth Bell back when she was still Eliza Blackstone. It wasn't that by any means. Jade has always been a bit wicked in her ways. It's just a matter of she was the lesser of the evils back at the Xandermania battle against the Blackstone Empire. It's very true, Z3. You got to remember that Jade has never described herself as a hero here in LS11 universe. Always kind of described herself as more of the lesser of the evils in some cases. There's a moonsault across the back from Xia Brookside. Rolling her over now into a cover. Xia Brookside for the one. Kick out from Jade. And now Brookside grabs a hold of her and into a drop kick into the back. Pulling herself up in the corner now is Jade. And now Xia Brookside coming in. No! Big kick there now. And Jade tries to sidestep. Gets caught. Xia goes for a kick. Nobody home. Jade knocking her back here. Into a massive drop kick. Knocks down Xia. Xia Brookside goes down. Jade countering. Jade caught with a bulldog. Xia Brookside and Jade Davidson going back and forth here. Now Jade Davidson's caught. Head scissor by Xia Brookside. Has her around the head now. Does Xia. Jade rolling through though. Jade Davidson back to her feet here. Big forearm strike. Grabs onto him. Setting her off the ropes now. And Jade ducking her. Leapfrogs her. And on drag, taking her down. And now Jade hits the ropes for Enziguri, taking her down. Xia Brookside goes down, and Jade picks her back up to her feet now. Double knees into the face of Brookside now, and Jade with Xia Brookside now. Jade looking to send her into... No, they collide. Brookside answering back. Xia Brookside answering back. Jade out of the way. Into the void. Into the cover now. Jade Davidson for the 1, for the 2, for the 3. Just like that, the Sorceress gets the win. Welcome back, Jade Davidson. Sent her into the void there with that one. And the Sorceress with the win. Well, folks, we got an announcement coming up from our president of TNA, JBL, up next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your TNA Wrestling Commissioner, the Wrestling God, John Bradshaw Layfield. And it was announced this past weekend that at the Independence show, Return of the King, that we would be determining who Ray Wood's next challenger for the LS11 Universe Grand Championship will be. And since that next challenge will be at a TNA show at Rebellion in just 2 weeks, I have been told that they would like me from management to announce who that next challenger for the gold is going to be, so I can announce right here and right now that the man challenging Ray Wood at Rebellion in just 2 weeks' time is going to be Zajac. Zajac, huh? Suppose it's great to finally reunite, isn't it, boss? This is how we're going to play it now. All I'm saying is, I know you make the matches around here in TNA, but make sure there's enough array left for me on the road to Slammiversary, would ya? You're the one dodging him for as long as you are. Dodging's a bit of a strong word, I'd say. All right, well, with that huge match added to Rebellion for in 2 weeks' time, it is now time for some more singles action. That is right, we're on the hunt to figure out who the next challengers are going to be to each of the other championships around here. And this one, I've been told, is going to have some implications towards who might be challenging Ethan Ace for the International Championship in just a few weeks' time at Rebellion. Well, out first, from the United Kingdom, from England, it is Leon Slater making his way down to the ring. So, Leon Slater's made his way to the ring, and tonight he is taking on Jake something. Yep, the big monster that is Jake something. Last time we saw him, he was facing another monster of the LS11 universe in Ray Wood. But now tonight, Jake something makes his way down to the ring. So, Jake something marching down to the ring. Remember, folks, after Rebellion in 2 weeks' time, we are officially on the road to Slammiversary. That is right, Slammiversary gonna come in just about 6 weeks' time. One of TNA's big events of the year. So, Jake something has made his way to the ring. Let's do this. Jake something, Leon Slater, one-on-one. Here we go. Leon Slater runs right in. Jake something swinging into a power slam, taking him down. Jake something now goes for a big kick. Leon Slater back to his feet, a backflip kick into a second one. Comes in hot, pops up, Hurricane Rana, and springboards into a moonsault across the back. Jake something down now. Leon Slater standing on the arm now. Stops the arm. Jake something. He's got the strength. He's got the brute force over Leon Slater. He's got to try and use that here. And just like that, he's going to, as he launches Leon Slater across the ring. Now Jake something's got Leon Slater up, and Jake something, the massive military press, dropping him there. Jake something, cover on Leon Slater. 1, 2, no. Jake something drops the knee now. Leon Slater getting out of the way. Leon Slater, roundhouse kick attempt. Jake something levels him. Leon Slater, so young, such a bright future in this business. He's got some ringing endorsements from some of the top legends in this industry as being a future great. As he goes for that crossbody, and Jake something got out of the way. A lot of people see big things in Leon Slater. We're only really just now getting to see him for the first time in LS11 Universe. There we are, is Leon Slater now. Caught here by Jake something, who lifts him up, and Jake something had him in a torture rack there, but Jake something was too close to the ropes. The referee called the break. Goes for an elbow. Leon Slater out of the way now, and Leon Slater kicks him down. Slater's got him now, and Leon Slater knocking back Jake something. Pulls him across the ring, into the corner now. Big flip into the corner, taking him down now, and Leon Slater goes for a splash. Nobody home. Jake something rolling out of the way now. Jake something swinging him around. Jake something now has got Leon Slater, who backflips over him. Leon Slater, tilt-a-whirl slam. Swung him around now, going up top. Leon Slater looking for 450 to Jake something. Into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Another win for Leon Slater. Another week, another win for Slater. Big win there for him tonight. Could he be the next challenger? The next challenger to the international title. It seems more likely with each win he gets. Leon Slater picking up the win. So, Leon Slater with the big win there. We have got one more match tonight. Our main event, it's going to be some tag team action. We're going to get to that in just a moment's time. Hey kid, been looking for you. I know you think you're all bad being part of Bullet Club, being a champion around here, but I've been thinking about it. That X Division title is my key back to the world title picture. That is my key to finally getting another world title match. So just wanted to let you know, I don't care what Bullet Club throws at me. I'm coming, and I'm taking that X Division title. Alright, folks, it is time for the main event here tonight on TNA. Out first, here comes Big Bill. Big Bill in action tonight. Looking for revenge, looking for redemption from what happened back at TNA against all odds. Big Bill standing 7 feet tall. Has got some backup tonight to help him out against the Learning Tree. So, Big Bill competing in the main event here tonight of TNA. So, Big Bill has made his way to the ring. And his tag partner tonight, here is Mistico. Mistico making his way to the ring. So, Mistico makes his way to the ring, set for action tonight. Teaming up with Big Bill, and, well, time to bring him out, I guess. Yup. Here he comes. The man who we now know is going to challenge Bishop Daya for the TNA World Title Rebellion. With the Bad Apple, Brian Keith. And what is he calling Cal Bloom? I don't know. The Great Oak? You know what? That's not bad. It's very Jericho. It's very Jericho coded. We might go with that one. The Big Oak. Cal Bloom making his TNA debut tonight. He's come Thursday. I hope he did it before he came out to the ring and in the privacy of his own home. So, let's do this. Is Jericho our next TNA World Champion? I hope not. I really fucking hope not. As it is Big Bill and Chris Jericho starting us out. Never mind. Alright, time to say the line. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. And Cal Bloom absolutely getting decimated there. Cal Bloom grabs the leg, sweeping the leg of Big Bill, taking him down. Cal Bloom now getting Big Bill back to his feet, and Big Bill answering back. Cal Bloom tries to blast him there. Big Bill. Cal Bloom going to the legs now. Cal Bloom trying to take him down again. That's the thing for Cal Bloom, though, is Big Bill has the side. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, and Brian Keith. Brian Keith buying Cal Bloom a small opening there. But Big Bill might just be too much to handle for Cal Bloom. This would be... Oh, wait a minute. Brian Keith again. And Brian Keith opening Cal Bloom up enough to take down Big Bill. Getting him back up to his feet now. And Big Bill, no, grabs by the back of the head and slams him into the mat. Big Bill now with Cal Bloom. Into the corner. Tag made. In comes Mistico. Mistico entering the mix now. And Mistico coming in hot. Clothesline to Cal Bloom. Cal Bloom now chopping. Whoa, hits the referee instead. Mistico. Massive Hurricane Rana taking him down. Into a big double axe handle now. And Mistico. No, Cal Bloom. Wicked lariat there to Mistico. Grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now. And Cal Bloom with Mistico, throwing him across the ring. Off the ropes, into... Goes for a German suplex, nobody home. Oh, and Jericho! Jericho taking the cheap shot there for Cal. And stun gun! And now Jericho wants in. Chris Jericho in now. And Jericho going after Mistico now, taking him down. Chris Jericho getting Mistico back up to his feet here. Chris Jericho going in for a big shot there. Mistico answering back now. Mistico grabs a hold of him. Backstabber there to Jericho. Taking him down now. Mistico going for a double axe handle. Chris Jericho. Double axe handle now. Jericho. Big kick there to Mistico. Mistico answering back now. Grabs Jericho. Hurricane Rana. And goes for a stomp. Jericho out of the way. Jericho into Codebreaker. Jericho now has got Mistico down. And Big Bill making the save there at the same time. And Mistico now, a big drop kick taking down Chris Jericho. Oh, and Cal Bloom. Cal Bloom getting drop kicked now, and Chris Jericho ambushing Mistico from behind. Jericho German suplexes him. And Chris Jericho, thanks to Cal Bloom's interference, no! Mistico, he doesn't want to go down to Jericho. I don't think anyone does, Z3, as Mistico hits the ropes into springboard back elbow to Chris Jericho. Mistico's got Jericho down now, and Mistico going up top this time now, and Mistico. Oh, wait a minute. Cal Bloom kicking him off the top rope. Mistico had Jericho in position now, and Jericho kicking him in the back. Chris Jericho now getting him back to his feet. Goes for a big kick now, and oh, Brian Keith. Brian Keith, wait a minute, Mistico. Sunset flip to Jericho. He's got Jericho down now, Mistico. Mistico with Jericho. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Tag made. And Big Bill is in now. Big Bill and Mistico. Holy hell! Big Bill. Big Bill's sword. And Jericho hiding behind Brian Keith. And Big Bill is wiping out the learning tree. Right into a Judas effect, though. Big Bill kicked out. The learning tree taking the shots for Jericho, but Big Bill is back in it. He's got Jericho taking him down now. Big Bill, no, Jericho. Immediately tagging in Bloom. And Brian Keith getting in the ring while he's at it. And now Big Bill with a powerbomb from Cal Bloom. 1. Mistico makes the save. And now Big Bill grabbing on to Cal Bloom. Big Bill lifts him up, carries him towards his corner. Jackknife, powerbomb, tag made to Mistico. Mistico, 450 splash. And Cal Bloom able to get out because Brian Keith was distracting the referee. And Mistico wiping out Brian Keith. Tag made Jericho in. Code breaker to Mistico. And now Jericho goes for him. Mistico countering, shoving back Chris Jericho. Mistico, crossbody, takes down Jericho now into a cover. Mistico's got him down 1. Kick out from Jericho. And now Mistico with Jericho. Mistico taking Chris Jericho across the ring now, and Mistico makes the tag to Big Bill. Here we go again. Oh my God, Big Bill's gonna fly again! And now Big Bill is going right out there after Jericho. Grabs a hold of him now, and Big Bill with Chris Jericho throws him back into the ring. And Big Bill right hook to Cal Bloom now. Big Bill grabs Cal Bloom, launching him into the ring now. And Big Bill grabbing his replacement and sending him over the top rope. Jericho, though. Oh, no. Jericho trying to pull a fast one here. 1, 2, no! And Big Bill choke slam to Chris Jericho. And Brian Keith. Brian Keith trying to save his meal ticket here. Tag made. In comes Cal Bloom. And now Cal Bloom goes for him. Big Bill planting himself. He's got Cal now, and Big Bill with Cal Bloom up and down with the powerbomb. 1, 2, what? Jericho, I think, got involved a little bit there. And Jericho now. Poison run up from Mistico to Brian Keith. And Cal Bloom runs right in. Big Bill's got him. But one more. Powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. And Big Bill, though it may not be over Jericho, does get just a little bit of redemption against the Learning Tree, extracting some payback on the man that caused him to lose to Jericho last weekend at Against All Odds. Cal Bloom tried to be Jericho's new meal ticket tonight, but the Great Oak was toppled by the Redwood. Mistico and Big Bill are your winners tonight. That's going to do it for TNA tonight. Thank you all for watching this week. Until next time, everybody, I've been the Doctor, I've been Xander number 3, and that was Universe. Special thanks to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Bird. Patreon is the best place to support me directly, and you get main event, Honor Club, Let's Play content, early access to side videos from other channels, and more.